but you lied to me. Now I keep thinking, what's I wasting?
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So tonight I'm going to be talking about the top 10 vanilla fragrances in my entire collection that I think are must-haves or must-tries. And of course, I have a lot of other fragrances with vanilla. Vanilla is a very common note, but I tried to pick the ones that were the most dominant in the vanilla note to share with you. So I hope that you really enjoy. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely hit the big red button. You don't want to miss anything coming up for the rest of October. We have a lot of exciting things coming our way. And without further ado, let's jump right in. I told you guys I wasn't going to upload anything today, but I love making videos for you guys so much, and I've been staying away from it because I'm just getting over a cold. I don't really have my full voice. My voice sounds a little bit ragged and hoarse, so I might be talking a little bit quieter than usual today. And I'm sipping on some lemon and ginger tea because my voice is like coming and going throughout the day at random. Right now it's kind of half there. I don't know, it doesn't sound very good. But anyway, so if I have to take little tea breaks, just please bear with me. I currently have a candle from Bath & Body Works going, and this one is lavender vanilla, so one of my favorite candles. I usually reserve this one for my bedroom. It's a very relaxing candle, but I thought I would try something different for today's video. The nail polish that we have on is Sandstorm from Sally Hansen, one of my all-time favorite nail colors. Okay, so starting in no particular order, we have Hypnotic Poison from Christian Dior, and this is one of my favorite all-time fragrances. I used to wear this pretty religiously about 10 years ago. This was my signature scent. I went through 2 full bottles of this perfume, and this is a very almost like an incensey, very cozy, powdery, almondy vanilla fragrance. Most people know what this smells like, and this is one that actually I've had for so long in my collection, and I've worn it so much that I'm actually a little bit sick of it. But every time I wear this fragrance, it's one that I'm reminded why I like it so much. This just has such a nice scent bubble. It lasts forever. It's got really good projection. It's just a really beautiful, soft, pretty vanilla, and in my opinion, it's one of the best ones from the house of Dior. Unfortunately, this one is the eau de toilette. For some reason, Dior has been making it very difficult to find their eau de parfums. That goes for this one as well as the eau de parfum of Poison Girl. It's very difficult to find them. Most of the stores I go into only have eau de toilette versions right now. So personally, I would prefer to have the eau de parfum, but this was the only one I could find near myself. So when this one wears out, I will definitely go on a hunt for the eau de parfum because I find that it lasts longer and it's a little bit stronger, and I just prefer eau de parfums for the most part all the way around. But this is a really lovely one, even though I'm kind of sick of it and I don't reach for it very much these days. It's one that I definitely couldn't not include in this video because it is one of the most sultry, delicious, ultimate vanilla fragrances. Yeah, so I think that's all I can really say about Hypnotic Poison. Everybody knows this one, and like I say, even though I'm a little bit sick of it, it's one that I'm definitely holding on to. The next vanilla is a salty vanilla, and this is from Paco Rabanne. This is Olympea, the eau de parfum. I have had the aqua version, and it was okay, but I still preferred this one over the aqua version, so I did end up decluttering the aqua. I also really like the intense version, and actually the intense version is one that is on my wish list. So that one will be coming into my collection at some point in the future. So most people know what this smells like. This is a very sexy, kind of all year round, salty vanilla fragrance. I feel like you can wear this for any season. I feel like you can get away with it winter, summer, day, night. It's just a very versatile fragrance. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that this has been one of my favorites for a very, very long time. I will admit, you guys, I tend to cycle through perfumes pretty quickly. There are those perfumes that stick around and last the test of time, and this is one of them. This is one of my most loved vanilla fragrances. It's got this pungent in a good way, like a pungent, strong, salty, delicious opening, and it just gets me every time. My eyes just roll back in my head. I always tell you guys that this is an eye roller. yeah, just delicious, very sexy. My boyfriend loves it. This is a vanilla that I can't see myself getting rid of anytime soon, and if I ever found out it was discontinued, I would immediately purchase about 10 backup bottles. The next vanilla fragrance is Whispers in the Library, and I guess this one is a little bit more woody than it is vanilla, but I included it in this video because for me, what I mostly get with this fragrance is woody notes and vanilla. So to me, it is still a vanilla fragrance, and this one to me smells like old wood in a good way. It smells like an antique house. It smells like an antique library, an old building filled with dusty books, but then combined with a whole bunch of gorgeous vanilla. It is the most lovely, cozy, warm, nostalgic fall and winter scent. I love this so much. I haven't worn it much. This is pretty new to my collection, and I'll be honest, I haven't really grabbed for it to wear it yet, but that's because number one, I've been sick for the last week, so I haven't been really going anywhere. But number two, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just waiting for kind of that like right day to wear this one, and this one makes me feel very cozy, very warm, very comforted. I feel like it has to be a cold winter day, like dark outside, and then this would be the perfect fragrance. And this isn't a grab and go for me. This one for me is kind of special, so I really like it. Yeah, if you haven't tried Whispers in the Library from Replica, or I guess from Maison Margiela, definitely check this one out. It's one of my favorite ones from this line. Next, we have a bit of a sweeter fragrance, and this is La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is pear, vanilla, and vetiver. This one is a little bit more true vanilla, but this one also has a overdose of vetiver, and it also has a lot of pear. I would say that those three notes are pretty well balanced, and this is a very sweet, feminine, deep, indulgent, thick, dense, strong, long-lasting vanilla perfume. This one for me is very sexy, very date night, very evening appropriate, very cool weather appropriate. I just love it. I don't wear it a whole lot these days. I have put a little bit of a dent in the bottle, but I don't wear it a whole lot these days because again, this one is very strong, and for me this one has also kind of has a time and a place. It's very sultry, it's very indulgent, it's very rich. I love this perfume. This is one of my favorites. This one is a 30 ml bottle. Sometimes people ask why it doesn't have that floral applique. That's because this is a really small bottle, but the bigger bottles have the floral applique. And again, this is one I should have purchased a larger bottle. I didn't know if I would like this or not. This was a blind buy. I got it quite a few months ago, and when this one runs out, I will be getting a larger bottle. Delicious vanilla, must try. The hype is real about this one, and that is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. The next vanilla is also a little bit newer to my collection. This is L'Orchidee Intense from Givenchy, and this one was in my sexy date night fragrances video. This is one of the most seductive and sexy and femme fatale vanillas from this entire video today. This one has very strong notes of sesame seed, it has pepper, it has tuberose, and it has a lot of vanilla. And this one is a warm, spicy, intoxicating scent. It has amazing performance, and this is one that you really need to try on your skin. In my experience, if I spray this on paper, it's almost a little bit too much for me. The pepperiness and the spiciness is almost a little too much, and the tuberose, I have a hard time with tuberose. It can be very headache inducing for me. But in this fragrance, they've really taken the tuberose down a notch, and they've taken the vanilla up a notch. I love this. This is the only L'Orchidee that I have from the entire line. The original one, unfortunately, gives me a headache. Even the Eau de Toilette, unfortunately, I find to be just too strong. It gives me a little bit of a headache. But this one is just the most lovely, deep, dark, little black dress vanilla scent, and the dry down on this is intoxicating. It's feminine, it's sweet, it's true vanilla. It's very, very good. So I highly recommend checking out L'Orchidee Intense. The bottle is incredible as well. It just looks like a sexy date night fragrance, and that's what this is. So again, this one is kind of special occasion too. Haven't had an opportunity to wear this yet. I will wear this when I'm getting dressed up to go out for dinner with my partner, and we're going to be spending a sultry night together. The next fragrance is Roses Vanille from Mancera, and I almost didn't include this one in the video because for me this one is more sugary, syrupy, sweet than it is vanillic. There is a lot of sugar in this fragrance. I almost pick up on that syrupy, sugary scent more than I do of any vanilla. This one is very, very strong. It's very rich. It's very decadent. This one literally smells like roses that are covered in caramelized sugar. Very sweet. This lasts forever. This has amazing performance. It's one of the most intoxicating and rich sugary vanilla scents that I have in my collection. Perfect for cooler weather, perfect for fall and winter. Many of you guys have heard about this, so I won't spend too much time talking about it, but this is also a love, but I would say that this one is not as prominent in the vanilla as some of the other ones on this list. And a lot of people say that this smells like Intense Cafe from Montal, and I would agree, this does smell a little bit like Intense Cafe, but they are a little bit different, and personally I prefer Roses Vanille, so that's just my personal subjective preference. Yeah, that is Roses Vanille from Mancera, definitely a must sniff. And the next one in this absolutely stunning bottle is La Nuit Tresor à la Folie from Lancome, and this one I featured in a recent haul video. I love this fragrance, you guys. This was such a good blind buy. This one is a true vanilla scent, but this one has quite a few other notes. I can't bring them up off the top of my head, but this one is more of a powdery, flirtatious, cozy, soft vanilla. It's very feminine. It almost has like Aquilina pink sugar vibes. It doesn't smell like that, but it has that kind of vibe. It's got that like very sweet vanilla type of quality about it. And this one for me is super seductive, super flirtatious. I wore it the other night, and you guys, this has very good performance. I was complimented on it the very first day that I wore it, and my partner also said that he really enjoyed it. So yeah, this is a really great, feminine, seductive, flirtatious, playful date night perfume. That's what I would wear this for. I love it. I wouldn't wear this during the daytime. For me, this is totally a going out or date night kind of a fragrance. But also compared to the original La Nuit Tresor, I do prefer this one. Both of them are like gourmand date night scents and like evening scents, but this one is less sweet fruity and more sweet vanilla, if that makes any sense at all. I think there's also pink and purple flowers in here as well. I will put some of the notes on the screen for you guys, but yeah, this is definitely a must check out. I love it, and I have to say thank you to Gabby Loves Perfumes, because she was really the one who twisted my arm and influenced me to buy this one. And I've kind of saved probably my favorite 3 vanilla fragrances for last, and this is Midnight Shimmer from Michael Kors. I've talked about this one quite a few times. I love this one, you guys. This one was a very affordable blind buy. You can get this full 100 ml bottle for only $135, taxes in, shipping in, and that's Canadian. So it would be even less expensive in the States. And this is one that I have grown to love. This is one that I wasn't sure about when I first got it, but I receive so many compliments on this perfume. I also just enjoy it so much. It lasts forever. It has an amazing little scent bubble, and this is a vanilla and amber wood scent. So this has white woods, it has vanilla, it has kind of a sparkling quality about it, which I guess you would expect from the name. It has a very like magical, like nighttime woodsy vanilla scent. I love it. Reminds me a little bit of something you would get from Bath & Body Works, but this is much more elevated. I don't know, it's just like a really easy to wear, lovely vanilla that gets me a ton of compliments. Very sexy, very pretty, very feminine. I just really, really enjoy this one. And my second last one on my list is Vancleef and Arpels Orchidee Vanille. This is a very popular one. I probably don't have to spend too much time talking about this one, but this one is really worth the hype, you guys. So many people have it, and I can see why. This is a very true kind of a vanilla extract vanilla. It does not smell synthetic to me. It smells very true. It also has notes of, I think there's chocolate or cacao in here, and there's also some orange in here. So this one actually is kind of a chocolatey orange vanilla for myself. That's what I get from it. It does have a little bit of a twist to it. It's not just a plain vanilla. There is that little bit of a cozy, kind of a chocolatey, fruity twist to it, but I love this, you guys. This is also rich and cozy and warm. This lasts forever on my skin. It lasts forever on my clothing. This is a compliment getter. It truly is just one of the most beautiful, decadent vanilla fragrances, and I absolutely love this one. So I like to wear this one for cooler weather as well. Excellent for fall, autumn, and winter time. And I also just really enjoy the packaging. I just think the packaging is so beautiful. But this is for sure one of my favorite vanilla fragrances. And the last vanilla on this list, and also one of my favorites, is the Kavla Vanilla 28. And I've been talking a lot about Kavla fragrances lately, and I think that's because I don't know why, but I was very slow to discover the Kavla fragrances, and this is also one of my absolute favorite vanillas in my collection. Not just one of my favorite vanillas, it's one of my favorite fragrances in general. So this is a little bit similar to Michael Kors Midnight Shimmer. It's got that kind of woody vanilla smell to it, but this one also has a large dose of brown sugar. So this one is a little bit more gourmand. This is very sweet, very feminine, very sexy. It's just a very sugary, woodsy, yummy vanilla kind of a fragrance, and this one as well is a major compliment getter. I haven't worn this bottle a whole lot because I also have the little 10 ml from the Discovery set, and that's the one I've been kind of using up. And you guys, every single time I wear that, I get a compliment, and from complete strangers, not even people that are in my bubble, not even people I know, but like random people in the store will tell me I smell good. So this is definitely a compliment getter. The other thing I love about this one is you can layer this one. You can layer this with so many fragrances, and actually the Kavla fragrances are meant to be layered with one another. So I really like to layer this one with the musk, and that combination of the musk with this one is just to die for. Another question that I get about this one is how is the longevity? On me, this is really good for longevity. This will last me anywhere between 8 and 10 hours, and if I get it in my hair by accident, it will last me all night long. Yeah, this one has the best longevity out of all the Kavla fragrances, I think. I don't know about the elixir because I don't care. The elixir is the one I don't care for, so I haven't really tried that one, but this one does last longer than all of the other Kavla fragrances. So yeah, this is a great vanilla perfume, and I definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't already. And you guys, that is it for my top 10 vanilla fragrances in my collection. So I hope that you enjoyed hearing about these, and please let me know if you have any favorites of your own or if you care for any of these ones. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts. I think these are so amazing. Honestly, if I could only ever keep one family of fragrances, this would be the family. Love them. I hope that you guys check them all out if you haven't already. And that's about it for today. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me with my horrible voice and my cold. Hopefully I am over it soon and back to my old self. If you guys haven't already, do head on over and follow me on Instagram, where I share a lot of things that you're not going to see here on YouTube. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.